We are about 15 or so miles northwest of world-famous Miami Beach as we are set for football at Hard Rock Stadium in Miami Gardens. Today we hit double digits, week 10, and we've got a good one in store as it'll be the Buffalo Bills taking on the Miami Dolphins. On the Bills sideline is Sean McDermott. His guys came up short their last time out, trying to get back in the win column here. Then on the Dolphins side, you've got Mike McDaniel. His guys ready to feed off the energy in this building as they try to win one in front of the home crowd. The shadow's starting to get a bit longer. Week 10 of the NFL season is here, and we're underway on EA Sports. And taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. The Buffalo offense coming out, and it is Josh Allen who is at the helm.
And if you go by the numbers, he's had a Pro Bowl-type season, and maybe that's even selling him a little bit short. He's the NFL leader in touchdown passes to this point in the year, and with the end of the season not too far away, he's got his guys playing at a very high level.
And a nice run past the 30-yard line there. The numbers a week ago for Cook. 2 trips to the end zone and well past 100 yards.
And going back and watching the film, we saw every kind of run from him, didn't we? We saw some power, we saw finesse, we saw speed, and what I love the most, he finished each and every run.
They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
A gain of 3 on the play. First down, Buffalo.
First down, here's the run with Cook. And out across midfield down to the 45. That's good for 21 yards and a first down. You were telling me this yesterday. This is exactly what they want to do on the opening drive, establish the ground game.
Yeah, remember our conversation. We were talking about what one of the GMs in the league has told me repeatedly. It's a big man's game, and it's not necessarily size. He's talking about playing some big boy football. Line up, get leverage, knock people back, and establish the run early.
319! What's that?
A first down carry for Davis. And to the 36-yard line, taken down there after getting 8 yards. And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Second down and a yard. Cook up the gut, shreds the tackle, and he's going to get it down to the 33-yard line here. They'll get 3 as the drive continues. It's a first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 33-yard line.
Now Allen. Finding more on the out route for the completion. And he is into the end zone for a Buffalo touchdown. Elijah Moore, his 4th touchdown on the year. And the Bills will jump on top with the game's first score here this afternoon. Well, they spoke about the importance of getting off to a good start, and they're on their first drive, Charles, into the end zone for the touchdown.
And what an advantage for them. They're already clicking one drive in, didn't need to wait to get up to full speed. We had heard about the extra time they put in with each other, trying to learn each other's skills, what they liked, the whole deal, and it paid off early in this one. I would expect them to keep firing on the next drive and keep that connection going.
Tyler Bass on for the extra point attempt. And it's 7-0 Buffalo. A drive that time of 6 plays. And it was finished off by Elijah Moore on the touchdown reception. After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. And they'll let that one go as it skips through the back of the end zone for a touchback. So here come the Dolphins now as they get set to take over on offense. They're led out by a former number 2 overall pick in the draft from BYU and Zach Wilson.
And last week's loss came despite a clean game on his end, throwing the ball with 2 touchdowns and 0 interceptions. His job this week is simple. Do it again. Continue to avoid turnovers and hope that what sent them last week resolves itself this time around. So many times when we talk about coverage, we're just talking about a defender running with a receiver, but a big part of it is understanding where the football is, finding it. In this case, when it arrived, it wasn't a surprise, and he was able to bat it away.
Well, he tries to force it in, and it's intercepted. Pick made by Terrell Bernard. And this one will be returned to right around the 38-yard line.
At the 38-yard line.
Offensively, when you see cover two, the thought has to go through the quarterback's head. Drive the football when making throws. It's not just the deep guys covering. It's the guys underneath you have to be careful of. Drive your throw. Otherwise, you see what results? Interceptions.
Up the middle, it's Cook. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 47 yards rushing for him now to this point. Still a few inches short of a first down as they come up now on second down. They run the counter with Cook. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. And quickly they get to the line. From the gun, it's Allen. He's got his target. That's complete. And he is going to have a Bills first down, and he's going to have it by plenty. Able to get 8 yards there on 3rd and 2. And the Bills at 6 and 2 to start play. And they come in after a loss last time out, but they've still been in good form. They've won 6 of their last 8.
And last week, not only on the scoreboard, but I saw it on tape as well. Definitely not one of their final performances because they were outclassed pretty much right from the start. So I think there'll be a renewed emphasis of trying to be a little better out of the gate in this one so they don't fall into a big hole.
Now 2nd and 5. Now they run the sweep as Allen just pops this forward. And he's just going to run right into that big old defensive end. And that play going nowhere.
A 2-yard loss brings up 3rd and
So the shotgun snap to Allen. And he's wrapped up. Taken down. Back at the 25. And now that brings up 4th down there. A loss of 6 yards on the sack.
We always talk about how teams are so competitively matched and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down.
incomplete. It's a turnover on downs.
On the ground, this is Devon Achane. And this one goes nowhere. Losing yardage back at the 22. A 3-yard loss to start the drive. They'll look to make that up and then some on 2nd and 13. There's Wilson. Short throw going to be caught by Waller. They'll wind up getting 10 back as that sets him up for 3rd down.
I know sometimes we can get fooled when we watch him make catches as we just saw him do there because he really looks like a wide receiver the way he goes about his business.
Yeah, 230, 240 range.
Yeah, not super huge. Maybe not counted on to be that inline point-of-attack blocker that we used to have in the good old days. But you can flex him out. You can run wide receiver routes with him. You can make him a primary target, and that's how he'll shred a defense.
1st and 10 at the 44-yard line.
Now Achane on 1st and 10. And he'll take it across midfield and into Buffalo territory. And hold on here because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. Now a toss play for Wright. And he'll lose yardage here. Back at the 47. That's going to go down as a loss of 5, and it brings up 3rd down.
This defense is a difficult one to prepare for, one of the best in the league. They'll come at you from all angles, and they did a nice job there stopping him for a loss.
Here's Wilson to throw. And they take him down. The Bills get to him. Joey Bosa. What a season he continues to have. His 15th sack of the campaign.
I spent a lot of extra time preparing for this game watching this offensive line because they gave up 5 sacks last week in their loss. They just gave up another one now. they don't seem to be working together as a cohesive unit, right? 4 guys might have it right, but the 5th guy is giving something up. They've got to find a way to all get on the same page.
So on 4th down, out is Ryan Rico to punt. And last week in the loss, 5 punts as he gets this one away. A good return there, call it 13 yards. And the Bills will take over the football with a 1st and 10. James Cook running back out now. Last week, a strong showing, up over 100, also 2 trips to the end zone.
It's the kind of week that if you said, listen, I'll let you have this type of a game each and every week, you'd sign up for it. You wouldn't try and get too greedy. But let's face it, good runners always want to be a little bit more greedy at the end, try and squeeze out every last yard. He's going to try and duplicate that and exceed it in this game.
Quick slant to Shakir.
You can see the time and effort and thought that they put into their passing game because it was evident right there. It looks like a simple pitch and catch, but you and I both know that they have planned for this and worked hard to make it happen.
And the second wave of tacklers is going to get him as they stop him behind the line. Now remember, they were unsuccessful earlier in this first quarter. Going for it on 4th. They're going to try a second time. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And he'll be corralled out across midfield down to the 45. A curious decision to go for it, but it pays off with a 1st down.
A gain of 18 on the play. 1st down, Buffalo.
A 10th carry in the game for Cook. And he is met in his tracks behind the line of scrimmage. Looking to speed things up here, going with some tempo. Play action. Now it's Allen.
At the 47-yard line.
And it's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect. You talk about this Miami defense. They're going to need to be strong against the run in this one.
And when people talk about facing a challenge, they are certainly getting one in this ball game because they're facing the #1 rushing unit in the NFL, which means this is going to be a contest they've got to be prepared for from the first snap. They're bringing a lot of pressure here already in the first quarter. Already sacked him once. Now they get in there and knock another one away. You think maybe that Tucker rule being gone makes defenses a lot bolder?
Yes, indeed. That time, lucky that the arm was going forward. Incomplete pass. And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Bills' drive stalls out on 4th down. And the Dolphins' defense is able to hold. A little jet sweep to start the drive. And that is not fooling anyone. He never had a chance to turn the corner there, and they'll go backwards right away.
Brings up 2nd.
So the opening play of the drive goes backwards. Now they'll come up on 2nd and 12. Wilson. And that'll be incomplete. Well, he took a shot as he let that go. And it's going to bring up a 3rd down. Trying to get one more in here before the quarter breaks. From the gun on 3rd down, Wilson. And he is going to go down. He will be sacked on the final play of this first quarter. After 7-0 on EA Sports. Second quarter from Miami. It's the Dolphins with the football as they've got it with a 4th down coming up. Here's Ryan Rico now as the drive goes backwards, so he's on to punt it away. 46 on his first kick, this one in that neighborhood as well. And he couldn't get it to check up. That kicks all the way into the end zone for a touchback. The Bills' offense and running back James Cook heading onto the field. He is the NFL's leader in rushing yards to this point in the season, and if he can replicate or even surpass the production that he had over the first half of the year, he's going to have a good chance to take home the title. Yeah, boy, and it's tough to bring him down that time. He surges forward. He's going to get a full 6 out of that. 2nd down. They run it again with Cook. They got 2 of the 3 they needed there. It leaves them with 3rd and just a yard.
So they just need 1 yard here to pick up the first down.
2 yards.
Well, a fake on the jet sweep as they run with Cook up the middle.
And he will not only not get the yard he needed, he goes the wrong direction. And they're going to go for this. Just 1 for 3 so far on 4th down tries. They're trying again. They do go for it. Here's Allen. And it's going to be batted down. And will go the other way with a football.
It's a turnover on downs.
Wilson now off the bootleg. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. He'll wind up getting 9 after tucking it and running, so it'll leave him with 2nd and a yard.
I do think it's fair to say they were caught off guard a little bit when we decided not to throw it on 1st down. But give them credit. They recovered in time to deny him the 1st down yardage. But it's only 2nd and short. So that run is still likely to lead to a new set of downs.
And the Dolphins are going to be set up with a 1st and goal. It's a nice run there. Gets them down to the 6-yard line.
That's a good, nice, crisp run for a 1st down. I wonder if the defense might have been loosened up a little bit, maybe anticipating a pass instead of the run that they got.
They'll run on 1st down with Wright.
And he's able to get it down to the 2-yard line. It'll be a pickup of 4, and it brings up 2nd and goal. When we talk about being on schedule, I think they're on schedule after that run, getting it right down there on the doorstep.
Maybe even a little bit ahead, because now the defense can't dictate with pressure. They're getting...
And he takes it into the end zone for a Dolphin touchdown.
Ollie Gordon, his 3rd rushing touchdown of the year. And the Dolphins are an extra point away from drawing level. So the toss play effective, even down here near the goal line.
Yeah, and you're hoping the defense can miss too many men to stop the run in the middle of the field, and that your blockers can gain a little bit of an advantage. And when they do, foot race to the pylon, and this time, he had the speed to win that race.
Now Cade York for the extra point.
It's up and good, and we're tied at 7 here in quarter number 2. A drive there of just 4 plays. And it's culminated by a 2-yard touchdown run. So all even at 7 now as they kick it away.
And not much happening on the return as he'll get this to about the 23.
Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. And last time, went for it on 4th, didn't get it. Let's see if they can pick themselves up off the mat and do better this go-around.
Sometimes I have this vision of coaches writing notes to themselves before a game, and sometimes that note says, be aggressive, stay aggressive. Maybe that's what we saw in the last possession.
Yeah, they were very aggressive. This time, will it result in points? We'll find out. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10 at their own 23. Now problems right out of the gate. We're going to get a delay.
Just a little too lackadaisical, Charles, and they didn't get up and snap the ball in time. Delay of game.
Yeah, and I'm not sure if he understood where the clock was located. In different stadiums, it's in different places. You have to check that in pregame and make sure you're aware so you don't run into penalties like these.
Now Cook running right. This will be a short gain of 3 before he's brought down at the 22.
2nd and 11.
4 yards on the pickup. Brings up 7.
Here's Cook again.
At the 22-yard line.
And he'll be out of bounds, but able to get it up past the 45.
81 yards rushing now for the NFL leader coming into this ball game.
Another tote for the workhorse this afternoon. It's Cook. Officially, it's a 1-yard loss. That's going to bring up second and 11.
A loss of a yard brings up second and 11 at the 45-yard line.
Allen going to throw. And that one complete to his receiver, Palmer. He'll be taken down at the 48 for a pickup of 2 yards. The offense on third down, just 1 for 5 to this point. This is 3rd and 9. Here's Allen to throw it. And a dangerous throw there as that's knocked down and incomplete.
Well, he leads the NFL in interceptions and nearly added to that total.
Got his hand on it, couldn't quite corral it. It's been a Pro Bowl-type season for him, and the term ball hawk really comes into play, doesn't it?
Yeah, I like that one.
Oh, that's into a double team, and it's intercepted.
Picked off by Tony Jefferson.
And the Dolphins are going to take over a couple of yards shy of midfield.
It's almost like you can see the look of frustration on his face. 4 interceptions last week. We talked about it all week. What did he do wrong? And another one here in the first half.
And you can understand the frustration. You actually feel his pain a little bit. But the worst thing he can do is what you're seeing right now, showing the other team that he's frustrated. All they're going to do is double their efforts to make him even more frustrated. He's got to gather himself, compose himself, and keep fighting.
He talked a lot about erasing that loss last week, getting back in the win column. We'll see how he responds.
On first down, they'll stay with Wright on the ground.
And he stopped immediately there.
Terrell Bernard is in on the tackle.
No gain on the play.
Here's 2nd and 10.
2nd and 10 at the Bills' 37-yard line.
From the shotgun, Wilson.
And this throw incomplete. And the defender all over him that time, but it's going to lead to 3rd down.
Brings up 3rd down and 10.
Now Wilson. On target over the middle of the hill. And he will be marked down short of the first as they get to him at the 29.
8-yard gain.
So 8 yards on the completion there. And it'll be 4th down. Oh, looked like they got someone to jump there. And if that's the case, this will be a 1st down.
A bit of a jump there, CD. He breaks the line, and that'll be 5 yards.
And you've got to stay more disciplined than that, Brandon. That's just a free gift to the offense.
Now it's 1st and 10 after a costly penalty there on 4th down.
They'll give this to Wright, running right.
And he is met at the line of scrimmage, and he goes down right there. Tackle made there by Matt Milano.
Gain of a yard.
Now 2nd and 9.
At the 23-yard line.
They'll keep it on the ground. This time it's Gordon. And he's got 4 down inside the 20 to the 18.
Brandon, all things considered, they have to feel pretty good about getting that type of a gain, considering the blitz that they just had against them.
From the gun, it's Wilson.
He'll try and do this himself.
And he will slide to a stop. He does have the 1st down. It's a pickup of 15 and a fresh set of downs.
Brandon, that's a gamer move right there. Facing 3rd down, steps up, calls his own number, and nearly makes the house call. If I'm the coach, I let him take another one right here. Give him a chance to be the first one to hit the end zone after that effort he just gave him.
And he goes backwards on this one, losing yardage to the 7. It's a loss of 4 on the 1st down play. We've hit the 2-minute mark of the first half. All knotted up at 7. They'll try again here from the 7 on 2nd and goal.
On the option, it'll be Wilson.
And he'll take this into the end zone for the Dolphins touchdown.
Zach Wilson
scoring on the keeper from 6 yards out. And the Dolphins have taken the lead. And maybe the defense caught a little by surprise there that he took off and got in.
Yeah, I would think so, because if you're analyzing it from that side of the ball, you're thinking running back, fullback. It takes you a while before you get to the quarterback.
York now for the extra point.
And he he's got it. It's now a 14-7 ball game. A good drive that time as they go 9 plays in all.
And it was Zach Wilson who took it in himself on the touchdown run to cap it off. New York ready, and here we go as he sends this one away. And he'll go down as this drive will start at the 25-yard line. The Bills offense and their running back getting set to go once more. And he's been a tough man to stop in this first half. He's putting up some big numbers already, and we have yet to reach halftime.
The Bills come to the line to start their next drive. That 7-0 lead of theirs short-lived as they've now given up 2 straight touchdowns to fall behind Minnesota.
Yeah, but no cause for discouragement here. Yeah, they've fallen behind, but haven't they proven that they can go down and score? So what was the formula that got them down there the first time? Get back to something close to that, and maybe they get this game tied up.
Now the Dolphins going to burn the first of their timeouts as they'll head to the sideline and talk over what to do next. Now Allen.
That is incomplete. Well, these two teams met earlier in the year in Buffalo with the Bills winning that ball game. So they're looking for the season sweep with a win here in Miami. 2nd and 10.
Throwing now is Allen. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on 3rd down. So another incompletion there. He's hitting on fewer than half his pass attempts in this one, and that is not a winning formula.
Yeah, so let's make sure we give a little bit of credit to the defense here. They're giving him a lot to think about, a lot of different looks, and he seems a little bit confused trying to complete passes.
Yeah, this pass broken up. Excellent coverage there on 3rd down, as that was not an easy one to hold on to.
Allen will look to throw for it on 4th. And they hit him as he throws, as this one's going to go straight down to the turf. Incomplete. A surprising move to go for it, predictably, at least somewhat predictably. It doesn't pay off. And the Dolphins get the football in great field position. And the running lane's non-existent in this first half as they'll stop him behind the line. A loss of a yard there to start out. That leads to a 2nd and 11. Zacchaeus here hauling it in. Short completion, just 4 yards. 3rd and 7 now.
It's a gain of 4.
Out of the gun, here's Wilson. And that's going to be incomplete. The contact there enough to jar that ball free. And it brings up 4th down.
It's now 4th down.
The Dolphins will send out the punter now, as he's on here to punt it away. He's been a busy man here in this first half as he gets it away. And he was looking for the checkup bounce, didn't get it. That scoots all the way into the end zone now for a touchback.
James Cook and the Buffalo offense returning to work now.
And Charles, you can't really fault him. He's over 100 yards already. He's not the reason they're losing.
And that is really unusual because ordinarily, when you've set the tone this way and have run it this effectively, usually your team's in control. So it's a very strange situation. And you're right, you can't fault him. He's done a great job for his team thus far.
Yes, and he's saying, feed me on the sidelines. Now will they continue to do it?
That's going to be caught. It's Palmer.
And they've got it well across midfield down to the 40 before it's all said and done. Now the Bills are going to use the first of their timeouts as they'll stop it with 25 seconds to go here in half number 1. So the big play moves him all the way across midfield to the 40 now for 1st and 10. Allen.
Shakir hauls it
in. He's going to get this inside the 30. Now the Bills will use the 2nd of their timeouts. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime.
And the Bills first down.
Here's Allen. He's got his target. It's tight end Knox. The Bills Eagles are going to go ahead and use their final timeout. So as they talk it over, we step aside.
First and goal, Buffalo.
A chance now to get even before the break as they come up first and goal. Working out of the shotgun. Here's Allen. Oh, he's brought down. And remember here, no timeouts left. They got to get to the line quick.
A pickup of 2.
And now they come up and spike it to stop the clock.
1-yard line.
A final shot before half for Allen. And it's intercepted at the goal line. And he will be brought down on what will be the final play of this first half.
All right, Brandon, thanks much. It's Week 10, Veterans Day coming up on Tuesday, by the way. We salute all the brave men and women who keep our country safe. This one's for you. Here we go with the highlights. Our look around the league starts now, and it starts with a good one here. And this is the Colts quarterback. On target with that one, he had 3 touchdown passes on the afternoon. The Colts wind up taking this one by a touchdown. From there, let's go out to Denver, checking in on the Broncos. They're playing host to the Las Vegas Raiders. And this one, I'm not quite sure what to make of this. Footwork, agility, speed, power, a brilliant run for the touchdown. One more to show you real quick. We go to Houston. It's the Texans hosting the Jacksonville Jags. And this is Nick Chubb. The tank still looks full to me. He gets the ball, and we have liftoff. He has cleared the tower, and he's gone. And here's a look at the rest of the action that's going on, the risers and the fallers around the NFL here in Week 10. Meanwhile, in our game, a fairly even first half, all things considered. 14-7 is the halftime score as we send you back out to Brandon and Charles.
Touchdown ball game, 14-7 our scores. We get back at it on EA Sports. And able to take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. So now the Dolphins set to take over on offense. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football. Looking to put a drive together. In motion, Hill. Play action. It's Wilson. And the Bills are going to get him as he goes down. The safety blitz staged to perfection that time as they sack him for a loss of 6. Work to be done here on 2nd and 16 after the sack. Wilson. And pressure coming, and they got him once again. Gregory Rousseau in there to get him, and on the season now, that is 9 sacks for him. Now on 3rd and long, they'll look to throw. Oh, the turnover fest continues. Here's another interception. Tanner Rapp with a pick. That is just what this defense was hoping for, an interception on the opening possession of this 3rd quarter.
Obviously didn't want to surrender a touchdown and fall even farther behind, and we've gotten to know this team a little bit, haven't we? Couldn't you just see their defensive leaders telling the offensive guys, telling the quarterback, don't worry, we got you to start things off. You take it from there.
And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up.
First and 10 at the 37.
They run again on 1st down. Cook.
And maybe a little over pursuit there as he's able to take this down to the 25-yard line.
That's another Bills first down.
Allen off the play fake. On the RPO, he'll keep it himself. And he takes it down to the 10-yard line. So not quite a first and goal. It's first and 10 from the 10.
First down.
And now they'll throw with Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Josh Palmer hitting double digits with his 10th touchdown of the season. And the Bills are within an extra point of tying up this ball game. And he continues to be a focal point of this offense. That's now 10 touchdown catches for him on the year. Here's Bass now for the extra point. And we've got a good one brewing. We're all knotted up at 14. So that drive, 4 plays. And it ends with a touchdown pass to Josh Palmer. So a tie ball game here as the kick's away. And up to about the 26-yard line, just across the 25. The Dolphins offense now working their way back onto the field. We got a brand new ball game, all even after that last touchdown, so every drive now becoming a little more critical here in the second half. Looking to put a drive together. Off the play fake. Here's Wilson. Open man downfield is Hill. And they work this well upfield across the 45. A big hitter to start the drive has him up near midfield here for first and 10.
First and 10 at the 46-yard line.
Now contact up front as penalty markers come in. Who is this against? And that'll be a free 5 yards for the offense.
Just like a tennis match, that's just an unforced error. Stay alert, don't jump early, and give them free yardage.
So a first and 5 now after the 5-yard penalty from the neutral zone infraction. Now they'll send Waddle in motion left. They go play action now. Wilson. A short one here secured by the tight end Waller. And he is tackled inside the 40, not quite to the 35. Back-to-back good plays have him on the move on first down. They'll run it up the middle now. Gordon. And he is going to be stopped cold behind the line of scrimmage. That's the linebacker, Matt Milano, getting up and stopping him for a loss.
At the 38-yard line.
And that is incomplete. A lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's third down.
Third down and 12 yards to go.
Now it's Wilson. He's going to let this go. Back of the end zone. And it's knocked away and incomplete.
I certainly like the idea. You're down on their side of the field. Get your big play guy involved. That time, they put one up for him to see if he can pull it down in the end zone. But the coverage was good, and it winds up incomplete.
And he has got it from 55 yards away. That was never in doubt.
So he's been automatic to this point of the season, and he connects on the field goal there.
And what a luxury it is to have a kicker you can depend upon, partner, because he hasn't missed all year long. Converts on that one as well. And kudos to you. You didn't jinx him.
And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30, up to the 33. And now out come the Bills. This drive here beginning probably with a pair of motivated groups. Remember, the offense scored a touchdown on their last time out. Looking to repeat that in Charles's defense. They were very frustrated after giving up 6 the last time on the field.
And frankly, it's just a battle of wills in a lot of ways because you know they're both motivated. They both game plan for this drive, and they both have specific outcomes in mind. To me, it just comes down to who can execute better and which side can step up and assert its will over the other.
And he'll get about 2 there to the 36.
The tackle made at the 36-yard line.
Well, that's a good start to this drive on the defensive side of the ball.
Forcing completion on first down. Then you're able to shut down the running play on second.
Yeah, I wouldn't be surprised now. A little bit of pressure going at the quarterback in an expected passing situation.
And he is caught. And he is going to have a Bills first down as they're able to get the third down conversion.
14 yards.
That's a play that will likely be forgotten when you talk about big moments in this game. But plays like this are critical to keep drives going. And if points result, we'll call this play significant.
And great blocking downfield as he's got this almost to the 35-yard line. 151 yards for him on the ground now as he has been terrific here this afternoon. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. Again, it's Cook. And they'll have it in the red zone before he crosses over out of bounds. Another big hitter there. This one good for 18. So from inside the 20, here's 1st and 10 at the 18.
First down.
Play action. Now it's Allen. And that is caught. Touchdown, Buffalo. Khalil Shakir from 17 yards out. And the Bills have retaken a third-quarter lead. Extra point by Bass, up and good. And that will make this a 4-point game.
Dolphins 17. Tyler Bass, the kickoff for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away. A beautiful fake. And he's up past the 20 to the 22-yard line. Dolphins offense returning to the field. And after the field goal last time, we'll see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I've never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that, that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
Joey Bosa able to get in there for his second sack of the afternoon.
He's the NFL sack leader coming into the game, and now that's 2 more that he's added to his total.
He wants some separation from spot 1 and 2 in that sack category. And he'll be stopped short of the first down as they rally to tackle him at about the 28. The Dolphins will send out the punter now. He's been terrific so far. Averaging 50 yards a boot so far as this one's away. Call that 49 yards on the punt. They do get 7 back on the return. And out will come the offense as they take over. Allen and the Bills now with a 1st and 10, just shy of the 30. Now here's a little touch pass as they tap it quickly to their receiver. Tackle made there by Tony Jefferson. From the 34-yard line, here's 2nd down and 5.
Brings up 2nd and 5.
They'll try the middle with Cook. A loss on that play, and now 3rd down gets tougher. 3rd and 6. They're going to hurry back to the line now.
And it's 3rd down.
Allen now looks to throw. Quick slant to Shakir.
And he is going to have a Bills first down. He needed 5. He got it barely, as it will officially go down as a gain of 5 yards.
It's a gain of 6. First down, Bills.
Up the middle to Davis. Shoots past him at the 45. Excellent job pushing through tacklers that time to pick up 6. Second down and 3.
Brings up second and 3.
They'll run it again here with Davis. And a strong run that time as he's across midfield and down to the 43.
It's a gain of 11.
11 yards and a Buffalo first down.
First down. First and 10 at the 43-yard line.
To the air, Allen. Over the middle, complete. It's Moore. And he'll be brought down on what's going to turn out to be the final play of this third quarter. 3 quarters have come and gone. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL, and it's on EA Sports. Back now in Miami. It's the Bills with a lead and the football here to begin the fourth quarter. Ball on the 36 now. Here's second and 3. Inside give to Davis. And he'll be brought down at the 27-yard line. 9 yards to pick up there, and it's a first down.
As I take a look at the clock, I realize that this drive has eaten up a good portion of the fourth quarter already. Got to tell you, partner, when you're trying to salt away a game, this is exactly what it's supposed to look like.
And he'll work free from 1 tackle, but that's about all as he's taken down. Mekhi Blackman gets in for the tackle. Second and 7. Allen going to throw. And this one incomplete. Too much contact to hold on to that one, and it's third down.
As his old brain remembers, when I see 5 wide receivers on the field as a defender, I know the ball's coming out hot. They expected it and got there and popped it free.
And this pass broken up. And the contact well timed there, and now fourth down.
That's a good job there creating the contact to force the incompletion. And now since it's fourth down, that should set up a field goal situation.
And a nice sigh of relief defensively to be able to hold them to 3. Able to find the open man. That's complete. And brought down, but not before they get it inside the 10 to the 7.
And the Bills first down.
So first and goal, 6 points here would go a long way toward wrapping this one up. They'll try and run for it with Davis. And he'll be stopped just outside the 5 at the 6. The 6-yard line, the line of scrimmage on second and goal. On play action, Allen. And this is caught for a Bills touchdown. Khalil Shakir with his second touchdown of the afternoon. And the Bills look like they're going to get back in the win column as they extend their lead here in this fourth quarter. Well, that's certainly going to bump up the old win probability index because now it's a 2-score game here in the fourth quarter.
Yeah, you're taking me into that deep water now. Win probability index. This game's definitely not over. We're not looking at a 0.5% or something. It's just 2 scores. But the way that this team has played, to me, what I've seen, they absolutely deserve to win this game. They've been the better team by far throughout.
And there's going to be a stoppage here. The booth wants to take another look at this potential touchdown.
They're taking a peek at whether or not those feet were in bounds, and obviously a big call here in the end zone.
And not just the feet. How about the hands? How is the ball possessed while the feet are hopefully getting down in bounds? That's what they're trying to look at to see if it all comes together.
After review of the play, the ruling on the field stays.
So they called it a touchdown originally, and this will stay a touchdown after the video review, so they had it right. Pass on for the extra point.
And that one pushes the lead up to 11. So that one a 13-play drive in total.
And it was all polished off with a Khalil Shakir touchdown catch.
Bass to kick off for Buffalo.
After the touchdown, Bass to kick it away.
Ooh, the juke.
And this return going to come to a quick end as he is belted at the end of that one.
Out comes the Miami offensive unit now. They get set to take over.
And the script really is flipped for them. The momentum on the other sideline, and now they have to try and battle back from a 2-score deficit.
Looking to put a drive together. Here's Wilson. Nowhere to go here. He lost the football. Fortunate to get that football back, because trailing here in the second half, last thing they needed was to lose the possession.
And the word I think of here is opportunity, because it could have been lost there. Their chance to score points, but the opportunity for...
Under pressure, they got him again. Joey Bosa getting him once again, his third sack of the afternoon. The Dolphins on third down, not so hot, 2 for 9 to this point. This will be 3rd and a mile. Wilson.
They'll let this go deep for Waddle. This one incomplete. Almost picked off by the rookie, but he couldn't quite look it in. And now it's 4th down.
I think this is a free play for Wilson. He's going to let it go again. And this is knocked away and incomplete. But I think it was a free play. Let's check the call. And that one was relatively easy to see. I noticed that from up here.
Yeah, it doesn't take a whole lot, does it? Sometimes you get multiples. What I always love on these offsides is when each side points at the other. Hey, you did it. No, you did it. They deciphered that one correctly.
And it's incomplete. They cannot convert, and they turn it over. The Dolphins can't convert on 4th down. And now possession will go over inside the 15-yard line. Here's the Buffalo offense now as they get set to take over here. Well, they can thank their defense for another stop, and now look at the score where they've got the football. They're looking pretty good.
They're looking excellent, because now you're thinking to yourself, let's just take some time off the clock, work it down, and of course, you put another touchdown on the board, you pretty much say bye-bye to this one.
Play calling here can be a little bit more conservative because of the lead.
A little bit more conservative. The biggest thing, everyone understands how to get the ball downfield and how to stay in bounds and make sure the clock keeps running.
And that nearly the pick that they needed. He couldn't pull it in, though, and it's 4th down.
Tyler Bass on for the field goal. A 29-yard attempt.
The kick by Bass is good. So the starting field position was terrific following the surprising turnover on downs, but the end result, only 3 points.
Simply stated, I think you have to look at that as a missed opportunity.
And he'll take it up past the 25 to the 26-yard line.